Hello and welcome to the 12th episode of Bugs and Puddings podcast. I'm your host, Tani, and welcome to 2024, guys. And we are also halfway through the NHL season. Coming into 2024, we have a new league. We have the PWHL has started its first season, and it's been great so far. I'm going to do a little rundown on what's been going on there. So PWHL Minnesota leads the PWHL with 3 wins in 4 games. And they are followed by PWHL Montreal and PWHL New York, who each have 2 wins. Ella Shelton from PWH New York leads the points with 6 points, followed by her teammate Alex Carpenter. You got first overall pick Taylor Heisey, who has 4 points and is tied with her former Golden Gopher captain and current teammate Grace Winkle, Mary Poulin, Jessie Eldridge, and Teresa Venisova. So they all are tied with 4 points. Grace Winkle leads goals with 4 points, followed by Alex Carpenter, Taylor Heisey, and Marie-Philippe Poulin. And your PWHL Minnesota goaltenders, Nicole Hensley and Maddie Ruby, are top in save percentage, with Nicole Hensley with a 0.955 and Maddie Ruby with 0.943, followed by Corinne Schroeder, who has a 0.942 save percentage. You got your Ottawa versus Boston game that has been rescheduled. It was supposed to be on the 8th of January, but it is now on the 19th of February. This season, this new league forming, it's been great. We've already got 2.9 million viewers amongst Canadian networks that tuned in for that first inaugural game. You had 13,000 fans in Minnesota, making it the most watched women's hockey game in Minnesota. It's crazy. And I think that it's really good. They've been doing so much, in my opinion, so much better than the NHL. I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm so happy for the PWHL and I can't wait to see it progress. Next up, we got the NHL, obviously. They've got their All-Star games from the 1st to the 3rd of February. We had our last players in. We had, each players from each team. We got a lot of Maple Leafs and a lot of Vancouver Canucks. Moving on, we have Mitch Marner has now become the fastest player to achieve 600 career points in Leafs franchise history. I think that's crazy. I don't know if you guys have seen the video of little Mitch Marner saying that his favorite team is the Toronto Maple Leafs, and now he has made history for that team. I think it's so cute. Like I've said earlier, I'm a huge fan of the drafted to their favorite team pipeline. I don't know, I just love it. Next up in some news, Jamie Drysdale traded to the Philadelphia Flyers. Of course, that happened a couple of days ago, but it would have been a week ago, I think. I'm so gutted about it, but he's been doing really well in Philadelphia, so that's great news. Brendan Brisson makes his NHL debut with the Vegas Golden Knights, finally. I think he's a really great player, and I've kind of just been waiting for him to make his debut, and it has finally come. Looking over the PWHL, I'm gonna run through some facts here. We've got Nikita Kucherov. He leads points with 72 points, followed by Nathan McKinnon with 69 points, and then Artemi Panarin and David Pastrnak are tied with 59 points. The difference in points is actually crazy, 10 between McKinnon, Panarin, and Pastrnak. Insane. And then we've got Austin Matthews, who leads goals. Leading like goals scored with 33 points at 33 goals. And then Sam Reinhart has 31 goals, which I don't think is too crazy. And then we've got Nikita Kucherov with 28 goals, which again is quite close and is quite different from like your points to your goals. But anyway, we have some goalies. Gotta show the goalies some goalie appreciation because like I'm a sucker for goalies. I love them. They're like the wackest human beings ever. But they also look like marshmallows, like with their goalie pads on. Crazy. But Aiden Hill leads save percentage with a 0.933. He's followed by Charlie Lindgren, who has 0.929, and Connor Hellebuck, one of our NHL All-Stars, who has save percentage of 0.924. And also, the biggest shocker of the season so far, in my opinion, the Vancouver Canucks lead like top of the league. They're number one. They're followed by the Winnipeg Jets, and there's a point difference between them. But Vancouver Canucks, the team that it took so long for them to like win a game last season, now they're first. Like that's just crazy. They're followed by Winnipeg and then Boston. What happened to Vegas? They were actually leading for quite a while, but what happened to them? Nobody knows. And next up, just some general hockey news that I could find. Obviously, we have World Juniors. It's a great time of year. This year, USA won gold for World Juniors, Men's Worlds, and they've just come away with a win for a women's U18. I love it. I love the spirit. I love the chant that they do at the end, like when they win. I love hearing it. I like have it playing in my head sometimes. I'm like, but other than that, in the CHL, we have Joshua Roy, who debuted with the Montreal Canadiens, and Matt Savoy, who had 5 points in his debut with the Moose Jaw Warriors after being traded. And also, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I never understand when players get traded after World Juniors. Like, they go to World Juniors and then they get traded. Like, I don't know what that's about. Maybe someone who, like, knows can explain it to me, because I'm kind of lost with that whole thing. But we can talk some F1, actually. There are quite a few things, like, I did not expect there to be, like, so many things for me to talk about for F1, because, like, it's winter break. Because, like, for hockey, over summer break, you can barely find anything to talk about unless it's, like, a huge trade. Like, so, anyway, talk some F1 Academy, because girl power, Carrie Schreiner is to drive for Cyber Academy in 2024. Abby Pullen, who is an Alpine junior driver, returns to the F1 Academy with Roden Carlin. Dina Hausman is to represent Aston Martin in 2024. And Leah Block joins the grid with Williams for 2024. And our inaugural F1 Academy season winner, Marta Garcia, has a fully funded RECA seat after she won the first ever F1 Academy World Championship. Which I think is great. I love it so much. Like, I can't wait for them to be like more progress and have girls like actually starting to drive in F1. Speaking about F1, guys, Gunther Steiner has left Haas. Okay, I don't know if I read this right, but he got fired. I think it's kind of sad, and then I've been seeing a lot of edits on TikTok about like karma from Mick. which I totally understand. But he's gone. Toto Wolff re-signed with Mercedes, which is great. We love to see it. Um, but those are really like the top news that I have because the grid's the same as last year. Like nothing has changed. Which is the first time like in like F1 history, or since a long time since that's happened. We do have some livery dates released. Alpine's livery. Again, I'm just gonna run through the. I'm just gonna like run through the team and the dates. Like so, Alpine's is on the 7th of February. Mercedes is on the 14th of February. A good Valentine's Day date. Red Bull is on the 15th of February. Aston Martin on the 12th of February. State F1 team, who was at first Alfa Romeo. I'm never gonna get used to this. Is on the 5th of February. Williams is also on the 5th of February. And Ferrari is on the 13th of February. So I'm excited. I hope the Ferrari car changes color because I swear, I hope a lot of the cars change because last year and the year before, I feel like a lot of them, like, there was barely any change. But before that, for like we end this episode, we gotta talk some F2 as well. We've got some movements, some people saying the same, but basically, Juan Manuel Correa moves to Dams. Ollie Behrman remains with Prema. He's got a new teammate in Kimi Antonelli. Richard Verschoor, he is moved to Trident. Enzo Fittipaldi has also made a move to Vans Amersfoort. Odin Carlin is seeing a new driver in Ritomo Miyata, who's from Japan. And High Tech sees a new driver in Paul Aaron, who I'm so excited to see drive in F2. MP Motorsport is joined by Franco Colapinto. And Campos is joined by Joseph Maria Martin. And PHM is joined with new rookie Joshua Dirksen. And that's my news roundup. Like, I've actually quite a bit of news for like F1, F2, F1 Academy, considering they're not driving in season. I'm super excited for the car liveries. Liveries. I can never say it right. But I'm excited for them to come out. I'm excited for F1 Academy to start up again. NHL has been reached mid-season, which I think is crazy. I don't have much to say. Like, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.